Hi guys, Alec Peirce at the ranch, and today we're going to talk about family. Yeah, family is really, really important. Maybe, and certainly for country people. I'm not saying that family is not important to city people, but certainly for country people, family is really, really important. And that's the case in our family. We're very traditional. My dad was British, my mom was German, and a couple of generations back anyway. And family is a big, big deal. And so here's a little thing that I'm doing for my grandson Henry. Now you folks have seen Henry. My grandson Henry and I have done a couple of videos. Kevin will show them, and maybe there's a picture there Kevin could find of my grandson, my newest grandson. I have 3 grandsons now and 3 granddaughters, but anyway, I have Henry. He's a great kid. He comes down here, he loves his grandpa. He loves coming to the ranch because grandpa acts like a goof. Gets down on the floor and in the mud outside, runs around on the ATV and shows them how to sniff and smell and bite moose droppings to make sure they're moose, not deer, you know, important things like that. Yeah, there's survival skills, yeah. He loves it down here. And I love him very much too, my son and my grandson. So every once in a while I send them stuff. They live in Timmins. It's an 8-hour drive from here. It's not next door, halfway across Ontario. And so I send them stuff, and I'm going to send him this. This is a small, silly little thing. I send him silly stuff all the time, but I think he'll like this. Okay, it's just a box. I just found this little wooden box, hinged, nice little wooden box with a latch on it that latches down to hold it closed. And I made up a label for the front. I want you to read the label. If you can, Kevin, can you get in there and read the label? I think he's a little boy. He's 6 years old now. I think you'll get a kick out of this. This belongs to Henry A. Peirce. Do not touch. Any little boy. I was a little boy once, yeah, a long, long time ago. I forget how far back it was, but it was a while. And it was nice for kids don't often have something that is theirs. Not my sisters, not my brothers, not even mom or dad's. So I thought he might get a kick out of this. Well, I know he will. So it's a little box, the latch on it. His only, don't touch. You know, even his dad can't look at it without permission. But then inside it says here from Grandpa, 2023. I'm going to send this to him. It's just a little box. It's a goofy little, nice little wooden box. I put a couple things in it for him. And again, these are things that maybe would only be really, really important if you're a country person and different. Here's a tooth. This is kind of related to my scuba diving history. And there's a tooth from a megalodon shark, a giant prehistoric shark. Pretty nice, and it's a nice tooth. And as well, again, related to the country, I've got 2 or 3 arrowheads. These are genuine arrowheads from Ontario, from this area, genuine arrowheads. I'm not sure if they're flint or quartz or what they are, but these are real arrowheads, actually made by genuine native peoples, and potentially the fellow who made these was a hunter, or we don't know. It could have been an Indian military man. I don't know what they would call themselves, but whatever. And these were actually made to fit onto the split end of a bow, and then they'd be wrapped around tightly to hold it very tightly, and could be used to hunt or to protect the family, whatever. Now here's something you may not recognize, and it's a little bit different. This is you might recognize it, some of you. There's something on that everybody's going to have. I guarantee nobody else is going to give Henry one. This is a rattlesnake rattle. That's what it is. Yeah? This is the rattle. Off the tail of a rattling. Off the tail of a rattlesnake. This is not here from Ontario. We don't have rattlers, not like this anyway. But it's a nice little thing. Here's something else. And people say, what are you doing giving a 6-year-old boy a 12-gauge shotgun shell? Well, first of all, it's not a 12-gauge shotgun shell. It looks like a 12-gauge shotgun shell. Got a brass bottom on it, and it's got a wooden casing and so on. But if you look through it like this and you turn it, guess what? That's a kaleidoscope. Yeah, there's all kinds of little beads in there, and you turn it, and they're beautiful, and they turn, and it's really, really nice. And a couple other things in there as well. So I just thought I'd mention that to you. It's the kind of thing that a country grandpa gives his little grandson. And I'll send him other things. I'll send him things along for your treasure box. Put him in there, small little things that he'll keep for a long time. And when he's 75 years old, hopefully he'll still have it. He'll pull it out and maybe show it to his son or grandson and say, I got this from my great grandpa. Yeah, he was a weird guy. And have a little conversation. That would make me feel good. Thinking about that happening makes me feel good. That's what family is all about. And that's what we do in the country. Yeah, we care about family. I hope you enjoyed that. Maybe it gives you some ideas if you have grandkids too. Talk to you soon. Alec, Peirce at the Ranch.